Hey guys, welcome back to another championship predictions video. Today I'm going to be predicting the scores of week 19 of this 2022-2023 championship season. Games take place this week on Tuesday 1st of October and Wednesday 2nd of October. Looking back at last week, I came away with 14 points overall. I had the Bristol City 1-1 draw with Swansea correct, and the Cardiff City 1-0 victory against Rotherham. That gave me an overall score of 14 points. But top scorer last week was Daddy Cool 52 and Harry Doherty 42 with 16.5 points each. So how does that shape the leaderboard? Well, top of the leaderboard still is Mark Chapman on 153.5 points, closely followed by GKK474 with 150.5 points. Still a long way to go in the season, but let's move on and make the predictions for week 19. So first up on Tuesday, we've got Coventry City entertaining Blackburn Rovers. Coventry suffering defeat last time out against Blackpool at home, which was a terrible result for the Sky Blues. And Blackburn Rovers, another fine victory. That's their fourth on the trot against Hull City, beating them. The Tigers are 1-0. Blackburn now sitting in second position in the table. I fancy in the evening, maybe Coventry would be a little bit better on Tuesday, and I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw in this match. Next up, we got Hull City. Tigers, as already mentioned, coming up against Middlesbrough. Middlesbrough currently one position off the drop zone, and Hull City currently in 18th position. A tight match this one, but I'm actually going to go for a Middlesbrough away win. Funnily enough, I'm going to go for a 2-1 away victory. Then we got Luton Town coming up against Reading. Now, Luton a little bit of a stutter, a drawing 1-1 against Sunderland at home on the weekend, and Reading losing narrowly. Well, they were sort of dominated by Burnley, weren't they? They did go ahead in that match against Burnley where they lost 2-1, but I think this one's going to end up all square, and I'm going to go for a 1-1 scoreline. Then we got Preston North End coming up against Swansea. Swansea drawing away at Ashton Gate against Bristol City, and Preston North End a fine win against Middlesbrough 2-1. This one's going to be another tight one. I'm going to go for a 0-0 draw. Then we've got Bristol City coming up against Sheffield United. Sheffield United getting back to winning ways after a massive drought. They beat West Brom 2-0, and Bristol City with that draw against the Jacks. So I'm going to go for another away win in this one. I'm going to go for Bristol City 0, Sheffield United the Blades 1. They've got West Brom against Blackpool. Blackpool a fine victory over Coventry away from home, and West Brom absolute dire at the moment, losing against Sheffield United, of course. So I'm going to go for an away win to the Tangerines in this one, 2-1. Then we've got Birmingham City coming against Millwall. Now, Millwall surprisingly losing against Huddersfield last time out after winning 4 of the previous matches. And Birmingham City, a good win against QPR on Friday evening. So I think they're going to repeat that scoreline and beat Millwall 2-0. Then we've got Burnley coming up against Rotherham. Now, Rotherham were dire against Cardiff City on Saturday, and Burnley had a very good win against Reading, which sees them at the top of the championship table. A superb volley by Benson equalised for Burnley after Tom Ince's opener, and it was Benson who provided the cross for Cesare to wrap up the 3 points with a 2-1 victory. I'm going to go for a straightforward 3-0 home victory to Burnley. Then we've got Cardiff City coming up against Watford. Cardiff, their first goal is some like 60 hours of football against Rotherham. They totally dominate that game. And what a superb bit of skill by young Jadon Philogene to secure the 3 points for the Bluebirds. And Watford back-to-back wins now. A good 1-0 victory against Wigan Athletic. I think this one's going to be tight. Evening kick-off on Wednesday, and I think it'll end up all square 1-1. We've got Huddersfield coming to beat Sunderland. Huddersfield only 2 victories in the last 7 matches. A good win against Millwall though, and Sunderland a draw against Luton Town. They've only won once in their last 7. But I'm going to go for the Black Cats in this one, and I think they'll sneak this one 2-1. Then we got the game of the game round. The match of the game round is Norwich against QPR. Norwich returned to winning ways, a little bit like Sheffield United, where they beat Stoke 3-1, and Queen's Park Rangers losing 2-0 against Birmingham City on Friday evening. I think Norwich Canaries are going to sneak this one 2-1. And the final fixture of this game week sees Wigan Athletic. They are dropping like a stone. They've lost 6 of their last 7 matches. Stoke City, 3 losses on the bounce themselves. Not a lot of goals in this one, probably not a lot of quality, but I'm going to give it to Stoke City. I'm going to see them win this match 1-0. So there we are, have it guys. Those are my predictions for week 19 of this 2022-2023 Championship season. Make sure you leave your predictions over at the Super Brew website, and also, if you can, in the comment section. I'm going to be at the Cardiff City versus Watford match on Wednesday evening, where I'm sure that Nathan will do a vlog as well. Hopefully it'll be a victory for the Bluebirds, but you never know what we'll see there. But thanks for watching as always, and I'll see you all in the next video.